This movie was a trip for me because having grown up in the 90s, you know, you would see a lot of this type of like really bad action movies, but this one was like all of the cliches in one. Like
like a black guy prefacing something with my ass.
Like a fine wine, I'm aging gracefully, thank you. Like a fine wine, my ass.
and that the male main character is either a nerd or is an asshole.
How we doing out there, Layla?
Fuck you!
Oh, come on now. I pay you $2 a day, don't I?
Get off your lazy ass and come and help me!
There's a weird debate that I guess was supposed to be banter between the mercenaries,
Right.
where they pick on the Australian dude for being Australian, and they call Australia not a country. Is this a thing?
Like T-Ray's country.
Shut your face, Billy. Australia's a country.
Australia's an island.
Well, technically, it's a continent.
Fucking Finnegan, he keeps having trouble with the radar.
Yeah.
Then
His ship is broken, I guess.
Then Joey Patucci, or Pantucci, Jesus Christ, Joey says he fixed the radar, but then Finnegan says in a scene later,
Listen, this radar's still funky. I can feel it, and it's a...
talking about, what do you mean you can feel the radar's bad?
I love the 90s stuff in this movie.
According to this fax we received,
So the mercenaries have an inside guy on the ship who like shuts off all the like radar and things like that on the ship using 3 CDs.
3 whole CDs.
3 whole CDs.
You know how many JPEGs you can fit on these CDs?
Maybe 4.
5. It's new generation.
300 megabytes of hard drive capacity.
Hanover and Joey Greasy Boy, they're together, and they get cornered by the creature, and Hanover is caught, and there's a weirdest scene. I rewound parts of this movie multiple times because I was like, I got lost. I was like, how did we get here?
Right.
So Hanover is perched on something, and half of him is being eaten by a tentacle, while Joey is staring at him and gives him a gun to kill himself, you know?
Right.
But I'm like, the way they interact, I'm like, is this a porno? What's going on? I've seen this porno before. Hold on. One of the guys is eaten by a tentacle, and then and then Joey comes to him and says in a soft voice,
Don't say I never gave you nothing.
I bet you're gonna give him something. Like, it's so strange the way they interact. And then
weird.
to cap it off, Hanover, instead of shooting himself, shoots at Joey. They want to go on this ramp, but we need more, like, a head of steam. So they go a bit back, and they do like a cool turn. You know, like those quick turns that people who know how to use jet skis can do?
Yeah.
Where they go, whoop, 360 turn.
Yeah, they turn on a dime. Whatever you want to call it.
180 turn.
Right.
360 would be, they just turn in circles.
They're just spinning in circles.
And Finnegan says, cock my shotgun. Really? And she has to do the fucking motion. And you know what the motion looks like?
Yeah.
This is like fucking right-wing nut jobs think of when they think of the American dream. It's like, I'm on a jet ski, there's a hot babe behind me, and I'm like, babe, cock my shotgun. Cock my shotgun while I shred these waves, babe.
This thing's gonna blow!
And then we get the weird stinger at the end, which is there's maybe a monster on the island they're on.
Which I think is a pretty good ending for a movie if you think about it.
It just It's just like,
It's ballsy.
yeah, like it's definitely a sequel hook,
Right.
but it's just weird.
Would it just be Land Rising?
Island Rising?
Island Rising?
Who cares?
Meat Rising.
Meat Rising.
This time.
This time it's dry.
Oh! That's pretty good. That's right there.
This is what goes into a bottle of Akash fine wine.
Fine wine, my ass.